Good morning, guys. Let me play that one time. I come to greet you all. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Nabbing is time. Good morning, family. Good morning. This morning, we're not waste no time. We are going right tonight, people. Straight to the jugular.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Family Wagwan, manners and respect. What you guys doing? Manners and total respect. Now we need to draw the line in the sun when it comes to corruption, people. We need to draw the line in the sun when it comes to corruption, because this corruption thing is getting out of hand, people. And the thing about it is the people who do the corruption that own that boy, they don't own country. They don't own the country. We vote them in and stuff. But look on this. I want the world to know how corrupt Andrew Honest, Jamaica Prime Minister, is. I want the world to know this. That's why you see we protest overseas. You know, we got a rotten, corrupt leader in Jamaica. Rotten corruption. Now, look here, we have 6 alleged criminals. The Integrity Commission report came out, and 6 politicians who gain their wealth by criminal means. We call them the illicit 6, right? Up for prosecution. The Prime Minister, between the Prime Minister and his wife, it seems as if both of them are work together to hide these guys from being named. It seems as if Jamaica Prime Minister and his wife, who is also the Speaker of the House, is interfering in justice. What me say? It look like say Andrew Honest and his wife are interfering with justice. I repeat again, look like my Prime Minister Andrew Honest and his wife are interfering with justice. The wife is the Speaker of the House since January 22nd. She get the report. After she go around all type of stuff and do all type of ducking and hiding, refusal to table the report in Parliament so we taxpayers can know which politician we're not supposed to vote for. We can get a better choice going to the polls election. What Andrew Honest's husband do? Put give order and all the other parliamentarians so nobody can talk about who are these 6, who are the illicit 6. The wife play all type of game in Parliament. The wife, who also sits at the Integrity Commission oversight herself, send the report from from Parliament, she as the Speaker of the House, to herself. To herself. You hear me say? The wife sent it to herself, who is on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. You can't make that up. The Speaker of the House sent it to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. The Speaker of the House is the wife of the Prime Minister. When the Speaker of the House sent it to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, guess who they are sitting down and look on it? The Speaker same way, the Prime Minister wife same way. So the Prime Minister wife have hand everywhere. How that can be fair and balanced when the Speaker of the House, wife of the Prime Minister, is at the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. If I have my wife on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee and the Speaker of the House, I'm sure she's going to come tell me everything while I go on later tonight when we're going to bed. I am sure I'm going to be running my country from my bedroom. Me and my wife control everything. I'm sure me and my wife is going to cook up a lot of things to deceive the people. I'm sure if me and my wife don't want to go to jail or go to prison and lose all the loot that we stole, remember, me and she going to cover. People, remind you, I'm talking about a Prime Minister who have not declared his asset. This year is going to be 1, 2, 3 years since the Jamaica Prime Minister statutory declaration cannot be verified. So we have a real crook in office. We have a crook in office that is stealing from the people. We have a crook in office. Look like he's aiding and abetted by his wife. We have a crook in the office, and we as Jamaica can't allow this to happen. Look on the people. Coming up to election time, you tell me, say, we as Jamaica not supposed to know who these alleged criminals are. Tell me, people. Me not like to know. If Andrew Honest is influencing Jamaicans to vote for criminal politicians, they ask over and over, if Jamaican politician Andrew Honest is Jamaican Prime Minister aiding and abetting criminality, and anybody know about law, talk to me in the comment section. Anybody know about law, speak to me nice in the comment section. Is Jamaica Prime Minister right before face, yes sir? With all the corruption come out, report come from all over the world, just stink up the country, missing us peer stink this and bring for the country. People listen to me. Is Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Honest It's influenced Jamaicans to vote for crooked politicians. You ask, how it look like to you guys? Is Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Ones is aiding and abetting criminality? Is Prime Minister Andrew Ones is supporting criminality? Is he a part of criminality that you between you and your wife, I believe, is a strictly interference with justice between you and your wife, Andrew Ones. That's how I look upon it. I believe between you and your wife, by you putting the gag order upon them, something me never say me that the Prime Minister put gag order upon lawmaker. What a crows. Nonsense. But you go to the Parliament from January 22nd, your wife, the House Speaker, get it, and she don't want table it. She don't want the people to know who are these alleged criminals. But what I see Andrew Ones is doing, going around Jamaica, motorcade and campaign, showing some illicit criminals who we don't know. Jamaica people do not know the name of these alleged criminals, politicians who are getting riches by criminal means. If I believe this, if I'm supporting a criminal, your riches is by criminal means, how am I going to take money from you and I expect you to steal it? If your background is a criminal, how is it me going to give you money and expect you not to it? The government, Andrew Ones, take up $22 million, give all the politicians them. The 6 are included. In less than 2 months again, you may hear someone come up with at least 150 million Jamaican dollars. So you talk about at least 150 million, you know, plus the 22 what they get. So you talk about 172 million Jamaican dollars. If I am a thief, would get riches by criminal means, would you take taxpayers' money and give me? That makes sense, people. Is that common sense? To hide these alleged criminals, but to taking millions of dollars of taxpayers' money and give them. May I ask, is Andrew aiding and abetting criminality? Let me ask you these things, you know? Let me ask you this question, you know? Because before, you know, give man money, the same thing when I'm charged for. You know, take money and give them the same crime we are talking about. Illicit enrichment, money. You go take taxpayers' money and go give these people. Eh? You go take taxpayers' money and give these people. Are you funding criminality, Andrew Ones? As the Prime Minister of Jamaica, are you funding criminality? Are you aiding and abetting criminality? Are you promoting criminality? Are you greasing the wheels of criminality by taking up $172 million, give some alleged criminals who should be under deep investigation and get locked up and throw away the keys? Eh? Between you and your wife. Now, your wife, Andrew Ones, may I show you how now working? May I show you how working? Now, your wife get the report from Parliament from January 22nd. We're moving up to an election now. Don't you think Andrew Ones, the people should know who they might vote for? Andrew Ones, don't you think, and Juliet Ones, don't you think that Jamaican people should know which criminal they might vote for? May I ask again? Andrew and Juliet Ones, don't you guys think that Jamaican people must know who they are voting for? So are you influencing the Jamaican people to vote for criminals? May I ask people, this is our Prime Minister. I'm asking, are you influencing Jamaica people to vote from some alleged criminals, boss? That's what I ask about. Where's the integrity, Andrew Ones? Juliet Ones, where are your guys' integrity? You guys don't own Jamaica, you know? I can't tell you guys acting like you guys own Jamaica. You guys are acting like you bought Jamaica with us in it. You guys are acting like you own Jamaica. We are tired of the corruption, the crookedness, and the criminality. We are tired of the corruption, the crookedness, and the criminality. Jamaica, Andrew Ones and his wife don't own us. They don't own the country. All they seem to be doing is embarrassing the crap out of us. All they seem to do is tear down brand Jamaica, Andrew Ones and his wife. That's how I look at it. Andrew Ones and his wife don't own Jamaica. Let's leave the country deep and deep off a cliff of destruction. Deeper and deeper diving at the pool of corruption. Where's transparency? Where's the law? Where's decency? Eh? Where's Brand Jamaica protection? Where is it? Where is it? Instead of you release these names, we have election coming up where Jamaican people will. Are we not going to know the six? As you own it. So basically, what you and your wife are doing is putting a blindfold over Jamaican people's eyes so they don't know who are these six. You have put a blindfold over people's eyes. Say, go and go vote, man. We're not going to tell you who are the six. And you own it. Don't you think Jamaican people must know who they are voting for, boss? That's why we're going to turn up the fire for upper sign up. That's why we're going to turn up the fire for upper sign up. That's why we're going to turn up the fire for upper sign up. That's why we're going to turn up the fire for foreign. Because what you are doing down there is too goddamn bare-faced. And the Jamaican people seems as if they don't see what going on. That's why we're going to turn up the fire. We're going to turn up the fire for the diaspora. We're going to turn up the fire because we are smarter, wiser, more intelligent. We are seeing things happening in Jamaica what can happen nowhere when they are foreign. We come out foreign and get smarter, wiser, more intelligent. Knowing what you are doing, Andrew Ones, you and your wife, is totally wrong. We have election coming up, but the alleged six are not going to be named. Look for the good, man. Give Jamaica a better choice to make, man. Give Jamaica a better chance, man. Give Jamaica the opportunity to make that right choice, man. You're not, man. You're not, man. You're not. You're deceiving the people. You're deceiving the people. I push all type of people up front. I promote them. I push them. I get up on campaign. That means you're influencing the Jamaican people to vote for criminals. Talk to me, nice people. What do you say? Comment section. So like me idiot. Talk to me, man. Jamaica, I don't need to know who them six ya. Jamaica, I don't need to know who I vote for. Jamaica, I don't need to know they need to shoot out. But Andrew Ones and his wife, them on Jamaica. Them acting like they're the author of corruption. Between Andrew Ones and his wife is pure nonsense going on in Jamaica, people. Between Andrew Ones and Juliet Ones are pure nonsense going on in Jamaica. Must I tell you? The corruption turn up. Corruption on the hurt us, people. Corruption on the hurt us. The only people benefit from corruption is the one who have put corruption upon we. I want to the Jamaica understand. It drain the country, people. It make us feel like we're poor and poverty and no hope. Corruption drain the country. And to see a prime minister and his wife so goddamn deep in the corruption and be a face and bright. And bold. It's like between the both of them. Me say, if me and my wife, and I'm not so stupid to make me and my wife become prime minister and speaker of the house. Every decision I make from the bedroom, from the pillow. A pillow I go run the country. A pillow I go run the house. A pillow I go run parliament. A pillow talk I go run the country. There's no way you can go around me and my wife. We're not so stupid enough to go vote. That's why every day I beat the PNP them verbally. Because them sit down there and they go vote for this woman at the house. And even some of the PNP them say they support the woman being a speaker at the house because them shame that the PNP makes such a blunder. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. They must sit there corruption. I'm see it long time, you know. I'm telling you the reason why the woman go down and even get rid of Dalrymple, you know. That's what I see it, you know. I believe Dalrymple was not thrown under the bus. I believe it was all a planting. I believe Dalrymple was properly paid off. I believe it's all a planting. Throw Dalrymple under the bus. Okay, here comes the wife out of nowhere. While we are waiting on the six, instead of you report the six and make we know the six name, you rather throw the previous house speaker under the bus. We never know that Dalrymple have so much corruption on her because nobody was looking at over where she at. All of a sudden from left field, Dalrymple coming in the news, corruption. She get kicked out as house speaker and kicked out as MP. Then uproot Dalrymple, pull up her root and dash it away. They destroy Dalrymple, pull up the root and dash it away. But I strongly believe people, and I dash it away, and I pull up the root. They didn't run the bus over and back it up. I believe money run. I believe she get paid for the destruction of her own character and own integrity. I believe somebody get paid for the destruction of their own integrity, their own character. Can you imagine? Just go there and just destroy your own character. That thief, and you get paid for it. What a thing. Would you take money for the destruction of your character and your integrity, people? May I ask you, would you take money for the destruction of your own integrity, your own character? Can any money rebuild that, replace that? Can any money stand in the place of good character, good integrity? Would you do that? And I say, Andrew Onis and his wife are going around Jamaica. Do the right thing, no man. You can't do the right thing. Andrew Onis, you know, it's wrong, I do. Andrew Onis and Juliet Onis, you know, it's wrong, I do. You know, so when I do nothing right to the country. You know, so when I do not healthy. You know, so nothing better to do. There's no better choice to make for the country. Andrew and Juliet Onis, wife and husband, who things to them by Jamaica. Are there no better choice? You know, so nothing better to do. This to look dirty to Uno. That going up to the election, we don't know who are the alleged six. So it look like you're putting blinders on Jamaican people to go and vote for some criminal we don't know. Why don't you give the Jamaican people a clear choice, a good opportunity to pick and choose, make the right choice, the proper choice? Right now, Jamaica don't know who they're voting for, because we don't know who the six. All I know, Prime Minister and the wife might be in it. We do not know who the six are. This year has been the third year since Andrew Onis cannot declare his asset. And if Andrew Onis cannot declare his asset, more than likely, people, his wife is the same thing too. I'm thinking they filed jointly. So you want to tell me, 1, 2, 3 years in a row, Prime Minister and wife not declaring an asset? Question I ask. And these are the type of people who think they want for the country. Because they don't put politics over the country. They got teach you something. Because when they hear the message, the father not take heed. People who think the corrupt politician good for the country. The potential, that's why Jamaica run away from Jamaica, because of corrupt politician. That's why we road no fix. Corrupt politician. We're hospital now, MRI machine, CT scan, but these guys see the need for stealing. Corruption, people. 740 acres of Jamaican land going after Chinese, when Chinese never there. Jamaica fighting a slavery and I fight off all these people. And so many Jamaican people them are called squatters and mash on their house. This must not go when they have corrupt leader of their country, selling out the land piece by piece. Listen to this if not sound like somebody familiar to you.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone. A corrupt person steals from everyone. The only person who benefits is the one that push the corruption. Do you understand? Only them benefit temporarily. You understand me? People, don't this seems like it's talking to all of us Jamaicans? Don't this brother seem like he's talking to all of us? Because it seems as if our allegiance is not to our country. Our allegiance is to thieving politicians. And in Jamaica right now, people are going to support somebody who thief from them, rob from them future, selling out their country. Corruption and corruption. Now you what corruption mean? And you understand that lead on the next election, people. With the alleged 6 not named. When the wife get from January 22nd, the wife got them in her hand, the old speaker with the prime minister wife should be in the office, conflict of interest, here goes corruption this again. Here goes corruption again, but in a country that is so corrupt, this is so normalized and people like to not see these things. And the one to see it is afraid to talk. Corruption and ratting out the country, corruption and destroying Jamaica. Andrew Owners and his wife. Unless there's something wrong with this. Andrew Owners and his wife are leading the country with what appears with a corrupt fist. Mr. Andrew Owners is leading and his wife are leading the country with what appears as if it's a corrupt fist, corrupt hands, corrupt heart, corrupt mind, corrupt soul, corruption, nothing good for Jamaica. That's how I believe. That's how I look at it. I believe they are both corrupt, the wife and the husband. I believe both of them have not declared their asset, statutory declaration. I believe both of them cannot verify how they get them wealth. That's why their statutory declaration cannot be verified. I believe both of them cannot tell how they're so rich. Both of them people. Both of them are leech after the back of the poor. Both of them leading the country in the corruption. Both of them destroying Jamaica. Both of them destroying brand Jamaica. We cannot have a country like this. And nobody now put them foot down because they're afraid. And Andrew Owners and the wife go on and they whole Jamaica. Everybody must shut up. Go on, shut up. Andrew Owners go like say him own the country, him and his wife. You wonder why we talk about Magnitsky Act. You wonder why we over here in the protest, call to action, talking about Magnitsky Act. Because a crooked politician like a Ono. Crooked politician like a Ono. And that's the call to action right now. Action. And we're not playing. We not play. We not play. Andrew, the first prime minister will ever make the diaspora protest against corruption from the government. Andrew Owners is the only first prime minister so corrupt that we feel the corruption in the diaspora. Look how long Jamaicans are coming foreign. Look what other corrupt leader we have. But at the first, we have to see somebody so face and bright. Him and the wife. That's the diaspora to launch an anti-corrupt protest here. And the next one will be in New York in May 10th, people. Canada, England, DC. We are come. Remember that. This is a man of the force that bring attention to Jamaica. Who is destroying brand Jamaica? Who is destroying brand Jamaica? If you have big old prime minister and about it's a 3 year in a row, this clear asset, man. Come on, man. Come out of office, man. If you have a big prime minister, this is a 3 year in a row. Your statutory declaration has not been verified. People, it's 2 years in a row already, This is the 3rd year and the man want to come vote for him, Jamaica, we don't see these things, because I don't see, no, the man, my grandmother blood run green and orange. Jamaica, say, my rap from Uno. Jamaica, you say, it's not good for the country. Jamaica, you see them as steal resources. Jamaica, you see them as sell out the land to Chinese. Jamaica, who not go support that man. Who don't support the man to sell us, to give 740 acres our land for road, to Chinese for road. Then that's our land cheap. Then we in the diaspora that can put up GoFundMe, man, and pay the debt, man. And that means I say, can't we in the diaspora put up a GoFundMe, figure something out to pay the Chinese for the road where they build, so we have to give them 740 acres of land because enough of owner Jamaica get kicked off a land where they call on the squatter, but 740 acres of land must give to some people with rivers and spring and Marcus Garvey sitting and great house and stuff like that. And guess what? The Chinese are the one who go out and pick the land. People know like me, I tell, I know them just give them and say take from here to there. The Chinese, them allow the Chinese to go and pick prime land that they see along the roadway that they want, pick it and come back, come tell the government, and the government say, all right, take that. You never know that? I have some article to read for you guys because I am doing my research and we will find out the origin of this land deal come from and what's going on, people. 140 acre, not 40 acre, not 50, not 100 acre, not 200 acres, not 300, not 400 acres, no, not 550, not 600. People talk about 100, you know. Think about 100 acres. Maybe you can walk to 100 acres so easy. So what time I said them give Chinese enough land to set up airstrip? What am I trying to set up military base? What am I do over there? Eh? Then all believe so we can work out with America when we do that. They have these people come set up a colony. Jamaica, this must not happen. Eh? Before so we pick up GoFundMe and find and pay them back and make we keep the land. No respect for us, you know. All these deals we don't know about, you know. I'll be a corruption and secrecy and no transparency. And all the Jamaica people are dead that thing and are going on the green shirt go support. Who don't go support that the man must sell out to the Grand Picnic? Who don't go support that to the heritage? Look at who don't have a piece of land to backside. Look at who don't have boat who don't live between a few pieces of zinc. Look at who don't run go vote live between 4 pieces of zinc. Dirt floor. When we're in far place, still a leak. Look at Jamaica people, go mash down the house and call them squatters. But you go look at them people and give them 740. 740 and Marcus Garvey land in Jamaica a traitor or not traitor, so. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't love your country. You don't love your youths. You don't love your future. And this you're not going to support. 740 acres of land give way to Chinese. To build road. That's our land cheap. That's our land cheap. No, nothing, man. You give these people 740 acres. So now these people are planning to set up a city. These people control the port for the next 30 years. Who know what these people are bringing to the port? There is no way Jamaican police is going to pull over these people. When these people set up them gated community, set up the colony, have their own police, their own fire, their own everything over them, their own doctor. They're not coming with doctor as we speak right now. We see them around right now. They don't come hang around with. Where do they go to the doctor at? Where do these people go to the doctor? Do you see our hospital? Where do they get health care? Where do they get health care? Do you see them at our doctors? Do you see them at our hospital? Where do they go for health care? If you tell us that people, they not work with it. They come to work against us because they're there to take everything, take away resources, set up colony. In no time we get kicked out of the country. We say, if this ever happen, Jamaica doom. If this ever happen, Jamaica doom because the relationship with the US is going to be crumbling. The relationship with the US is going to be crumbling. You see that a traitor leader turn your back against a nation who's been there for us since I don't know when. So many Jamaicans live in the US, have homes, businesses, land, have everything, people, that you cannot get if you go to China. There is no way you can get those things. You can't tell people from China to send me, send me $100 now. You know, so don't now go and send me a thing now. When they come bring me a pair of shoes now. All these things. So a greedy leader want to sell out the old boyfriend for the new boyfriend. You know the only difference is? The new boyfriend come with a bag of money. And whenever a crooked leader and you see a bag of money, it's kids catch a fire. Kids catch a fire. Sell out the nation, Jamaica, in on a green shirt. And this one I go for. Jamaica, and this one I go for. At least one time you could stand for something. Stand up for the country, man. Stand up for the future. At least one time, and oh God, man. And oh God, man. 740 acres, someone to get up out of the office and run out of town. 740 acres. 740, not 40 acre people. No father do about chain of land. Eh? Look what people they might threaten for run off a land to give them big friend. Take how much $100 million out of NHT. Remember, owning a house, you know. Panta Panta Macall and a squatter. But the money to give the house to keep the poor and out of home, roof up over the head. Hundreds of millions of dollars are taken out of housing trust, given to the man, friend them, Jamaica. And this one I put on the green shirt for. And this one I put on the green shirt for. Me want to know, because crunch time now, and on a joke time now, this is a Jamaica country, a future time now. And a joker time now. Me say for them a thing we're going to support. Me want to know. Me want to know if these are the things you guys going to support. Sell one land from Uno. To sell one a birthright. For what? For color? For what? For feelings? Because me like the good up bars. Tell me what this man do in the last 8 years. Beside the road where a Porsche that come from the PNP then between Porsche and PJ and the housing and Michael Manley stop that. They took load of fertilizer, sure. And that come from Morocco, a PNP stop that. Tell me in the last 4 years, 8 years what this man do. Would I corrupt? Tell me the last 8 years what this man do. Because when I talk to some people, all they can say, Chuck, road, house, and stuff like that. That's the PNP blueprint. Find something else, Andrew Honest. People, tell me the last 8 years, what has this man done? More than corrupt. So we could get back to the 6. Why they look for your answer, forgive me. The 6. We're coming up to election season. The Integrity Commission who we pay to do our job. The Integrity Commission is working on our side, people. Must I tell you, Auditor General is for us. You hear them name your probably say, boy, Auditor General, a big name, then after them politician, boy, no. Get it in the head, Jamaican people. The Auditor General works for you. The Integrity Commission works for you. Ombudsman work for you. Those people are the police. They make sure it's a politician, a plunder, thief, and rabono. We want to know that in Jamaica, the Auditor General should be your best friend. The Integrity Commission should be your best friend. The Ombudsman should be your best friend. But we are Jamaican to understand these things, you know. When I hear these names, we believe, say, boy, no, sir, as somebody big up in a parliament up there, and then people that work for me. Listen to me, Jamaica people. They are for you. That's why Andrew Honest shut down the Ombudsman office after them disciplined Colonel Charles' daughter for corruption. Ombudsman office have been closed since, and now coming up to election time, Andrew Honest claims they want to merge the electoral office and the Ombudsman office together, which is so wrong because it should be different and separate. But guess why? Is it because the electoral office is in the Prime Minister's office? So you have the Ombudsman right there, Prime Minister's office now. Have them where him can reach them, have them where him want them. Is that what's going on, people? Eh? Can't you see the man corrupt people? Can't you see corruption at Jamaica people? Can't you see that corruption has destroyed the country? Eh? Can't you see that this man are the worst people? Yes, we have cooking labor right now, we have cooking PNP people. But this man, come on, people. Almost 3 years the man of the claim asset Jamaica people. This is coming 3 years, Andrew Honest can't tell Jamaican people how we come by in riches. And that is it good for you people to go and vote for him, people. It's a sure that we're still there for the plantation. We put a man over our country and over our future and over our grand picnic them. A man will steal so much. Eh? A man will steal so much. We put him over our youth, our grand. Yo, people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Or you can put a man with a thief over your grand picnic them in your country. Or you can put a thief. No, like seriously, a thief. Or you can put a pata cat over your country. Over your grand picnic them. Or if you do that. We are doing for the green shot. Boy, I mean, burn that way, you know. How if you do it, Jamaica? How do you see corruption and shutting them out? Eh? Wickedness only exists when good people stay quiet. Wickedness only exists when good people stay quiet. As long as good people stay vocal and flush out corruption verbally, people corruption dead. Corruption only survive. Evil survive when good people stay quiet. There's a lot of evil take place on this earth ever since the beginning of time. A lot of men close their mouth while evil takes its course. A lot of us get vocal and speak up and flush out evil. Therefore, we be vocal, stand up on top of evil and show evil that you are not welcome here no more. And show corruption that you are not welcome here no more. This is a new year, Andrew Onis and Juliet Onis. Take us in the new year with something different. We not going to stand for no damn corruption in the office and no cookiness. We're not going for that. Because right now, the Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, $100 million missing people. Seems as if Clarendon Alumina Production Limited give this current government $100 million US, with this current government believe it's their money, which is $15.4 billion. No accountability, nobody know it gone. These are the things when I sign for people. And them are things when I sign up for. 15 million kind of get up, put on wings and foot and us gone. So, and nobody must tell where they nobody have no reporting on where the money there. Out of favor, Tufton and Andrew Onis office. Another $1.6 trillion is unaccounted for. Nobody know where the money spent gone. Imagine you have them a type of money of people. People just have milk them and make the country and destabilize. I believe Andrew Onis is trying to destabilize the country, just like what Siaga did. I believe Andrew Onis is trying to destabilize Jamaica just like Siaga did. And them are doing it the worst way. Every institution is under attack. We could talk about health. We don't see it too. Unless I back a corner ban. Unless I back a corner ban last night. Crime, Ministry of Education, crime, Ministry of National Security. We don't see it too. We don't see it now go on. Our police are take taxi up on crime scene. We don't see it now go on. Ron James come out, come talk crap and Ron James and what they did to him. Coming out, come speak the truth. People, don't you see every institution, every ministry is under attack? Can't you see clearly? Like I am seeing, and it is my belief that Andrew Onis come to tear down destabilize the country just like Siaga. You don't like it to your people? This is no accident, people. Why garbage not pick up? This is no accident why look at you them are rob beryllium. This is no accident why it's want blood and guns for the road. We don't make that. It's no accident why they're not fighting back crime. Even though it promises us there's a lot more we can do about crime in Jamaica. Now you become a prime minister now. Only thing we are seeing as Zozo. Jamaica are not tired of the lies and the corruption. Now we're going up to elections right now, people. The 6th is not named. Labor rights on my page. Do you want to vote for some 6 criminals, alleged criminals? I would like for them to be named so you can have a better choice. Don't you think the Jamaican Prime Minister should give the people a better choice, a clearer choice, a cleaner choice, a more honest choice? What is Andrew Onis doing? Or do you think he might get away with all this thing? What is his offer? What is his plan, his end game? What is Andrew Onis and his wife end game with all of this beer face, brawling, bull face, corruption our face? What is the end game? What are they planning to do with all of this? Are them things that about us to them? Me don't understand. What is Andrew and Juliet's end game after all of this? What about the fly we're going to China going to live? Me don't know. What is the end game? Do they think they're just going to step down out of the office and get away like that? And we're not going to ask for thorough investigation? No, boss. Corruption stop with this generation. Stop now. That's why some people say, Carlos, why you never say something when PJ in a power and all that? Look here, man. There's no blogger like us. The time is now. Let's work with now. We need better from now on. So basically what you are telling us now is to wait until the PNP come in the office. They will demand transparency. Hold on there. What you guys are telling us, don't start now because we never start all the time when PJ in a power. We must wait until the PNP come back in a power. Then we start the fight. The anti-corruption fight. And that's what I tell we. Let's start now. There's no better time than now. The present is the best time to fight corruption. There is no other time, no better time than now. The current is the present. Corruption destroys our country. Corruption make you feel like we are nobody. Corruption make you call people a foreigner and beg them. Corruption make your house a leak. Corruption make Jamaica go across the desert and come and use border like as a refugee. Corruption make the street and the people in the road are beg to come in a people's country like a refugee. We never seen this yet. We used to see it on news, Beirut and all them places. When I look at youth, we never seen Jamaica people outside people gate and beg bread. No, the Jamaican people have become a nation of people who have beg bread. I beg outside the US and Mexico border to come in. We have never seen that yet. Never. Never. While this man and the wife go like say they want black investigation, it seems and appears to me like they are interfering in justice. Husband and wife at the same time. Yes, I told them to go on the investigation. Family, don't you see? It's both of them need to go on the investigation. Don't you see that the Magnitsky Act goes for both of them? Don't you see that this is wrong, people? Jamaica people put politics aside and look for it deep now. Think about the Grand Picnic, man. Think about the Grand Picnic. A government that look for over 740 acre land, the Chinese road. They brought it. Chinese road, you could ask me. We can put up a GoFundMe and foreign and pay for that backside. What we say we can do? Put up a GoFundMe and foreign and pay for that. Again, we can do a put up a GoFundMe and foreign and pay for that. Keep the land that people them on. Eh? 740. These men are thinking because them rich already, them are feed them already. No, them allow the Chinese to get. Hold on there. A reparation Chinese I get. A reparation Chinese I get. Labor right at this sonographer. Labor right now ask you to know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. 740 acres some man I get boya. Where folk know there? We get reparation yet? We don't get nothing yet, family. To take up 740 acres give some man who don't know 100 acre land look like a. People ever see 100 acre land it? You think we can walk to 100 acre land that easy? 700 acre land a plane no use fly over that a helicopter. Them people can have airstrip. You don't believe me? Say them have their own airstrip. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Say them people are going to have their airstrip. Anyway, them people are going to take over. Plus, a crooked government can't talk to them because they just put some money in their pocket to look over what they would have in there where we don't know. Them control the port. They could have kept anything up in there. Have a colony ready to launch anything at the US. We don't stand for this. We don't stand for nothing that is going to shake up our relationship with the United States of America. What these new boyfriend do for we? What the new boyfriend do for we? But the old boyfriend we know for a long time. Yes, we fight and we know that the old boyfriend are perfect. Yes, we cuss out. Yes, we fight and we have the back and forth. But at least we know that the old boyfriend is capable of old broom over new broom. Eh? Old broom over new broom, family. Old broom over new broom. New broom sweep clean. Old broom know the corner. Don't be no damn idiot Jamaica people. Stand up for something. This deal with the Chinese need to be reversed. Need to be reversed. Contract need to tear up. You can't have nobody build a colony 740 acres with a cat. How I don't know, man. What if we are mad somebody? What if we are mad somebody? With a damn corrupt self. With a damn corrupt self. It appears the corruption between the Prime Minister and his wife is coming into government, affecting the people. The decision they make on the pillar, it appears as if it is coming into government. Guys, corruption will kill the country no matter what side you go on, no matter what side you support people, green and orange, Jamaica people. Look what I do, you know. Me, I tell you, you know. Me, I tell you what I go on, you know. No pay attention, you can't know, you know. And all the men are telling you what I go on about corruption, you know. Look what the men are doing in the country.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Corrupt nation, other corrupt nation, the investment. All these people come to Jamaica to take over asset, and now we're going to look at them and give them all land with our Marcus Garvey name on it and land. What we are do? Some indigenous people, and what the hell we are do? What the hell we are do? These people come to take over everything. You know, listen, whatever I say, one more time.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter. It's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
So people, could we call a corrupt leader a thief? Them are thief people. No matter we put it, people, our corrupt leaders are thief. Them are thief from you. So while we are roll up to this time again and everything get hotter, we roll up to the election, Jamaica people, put on a picnic over corruption. People, put on a picnic over corruption. Put on a picnic in the future of the country over corruption. Because I always see what this man bring come give me a corruption. It appears like as if the prime minister and his wife are on a corrupt business and we are part of the business. And anyway, they push we and pull we have to take it. It appears as if both of them are working to cover up the alleged six. It is my belief that the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his wife covering up the six together. They are working together. And this is how I feel. This is called interfere with justice. I want the world to hear this, you know. I don't know how them expect to get away with this. When the hour of social media is here, it there. Me I want you from long time. Be careful what you do. If you use a thief, stop. Social media is here to stay, but so arrogance and the klepto where you be. You pocket full of money and still stealing a candy. That's klepto. That's what you call a klepto. Your pocket full of money, but you still a steal a candy. You can't stop. You don't know if to stop. We have election to come. I have 6 alleged criminals. The Integrity Commission did their work. The Prime Minister wife, the Speaker of the House, received it January 22nd. So she's going to hold it. Prime Minister thinks about put again order, and the wife going to hold it. So together, I believe they are working to muzzle the truth, working against democracy, working against transparency. This couple to me have no integrity. These are the guys who walking around the country like they're decent. Remember, this couple have not declared no asset. These are 3 years in a row now. And I believe the Prime Minister filed with his wife. So if I jointly, that means that she hasn't filed either. These are the people around the country. These are the people trying to hide the illicit six. So look, is the Prime Minister and his wife are interfering in justice, people. Anybody from the Justice League, anybody who know about law, always is looking to you. Alleged 6. Prime Minister put gag order while his wife, the Speaker of the House, she has sent it all over the place, sent it to herself at the Integrity Commission Oversight, where she left the Speaker chair, gone up at the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, go sit down on another chair again, where she going to look on what he just sent from herself to herself. If this is some squab, baga, nonsense country like a banana republic where I run, me don't know what I want. Or one woman has so much power. She can send something from herself, from Parliament, because she's the Speaker of the House. Send it to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, where she has to go left the chair in a Parliament, go sit down on another chair, which is the Integrity Commission Oversight. The wife of the Prime Minister is on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. The wife of the Prime Minister, who herself might be under investigation, and him, we don't know. Look how the corruption turn up thief. We have 6 alleged criminals. Instead of being named, when the dash for the previous House Speaker, kick her out. Get rid of her to plant Prime Minister Owen's wife himself, his wife. Now his wife is there looking, nowhere look and say, oh, is that the purpose she was there for? For blacking. Seems as if she's trying to cover herself and her husband. The world is watching. You have this alleged 6 coming up to election. I want the world to tell me, is this a free and fair election? Is this a free and fair election? We have members of parliament or people who are up to be voted on. We don't know their name in a corruption. We don't know their name up here blockage. The Prime Minister himself, just like him, influenced business to his, when he was the Minister of Education at the Ministry of Health. The Integrity Commission said he influenced business to his own business. Corruption. It is the Prime Minister trying to influence voters to vote for some corrupt 6. Jamaica look like it. Don't look like the Prime Minister is influencing Jamaican people to vote for some alleged criminal. Jamaica people, anybody who know about law, may I ask you that, say no? Does this look like the Prime Minister is aiding and abetting criminals? Me don't know about law, you know. Ask you. Did this look like Prime Minister is influencing vote for criminals? And the part where they know, say, them man up, the name should have dash out there, and him say when I block it, and the wife seem like she a block it. Now them give them a total at least $172 million. Is not aiding and abetting criminality. Somebody who received their riches by criminal means is not aiding and abetting criminality. People, I'm asking people who got law school and have law degrees, please educate this community, because this community is always learning, because I am a student of this class. So remember, we are always learning. That's why I say, make sure your comments make sense in every sentence on this platform. So that's why I ask you, with what the Prime Minister and his wife is doing, is not influencing vote for criminals? Let us ask. I want to take about $172 million of taxpayers' dollars, give some alleged criminals who gain their wealth by criminal means, the illicit 6, is not again aiding and abetting criminality. Me want to ask anybody who know about law, how this look to Uno. More to know how this look. Me want to know the Prime Minister push criminality himself by giving those who are suspect of criminality, gaining wealth by criminal means, giving them more money. Do you understand what I say? It's like giving a dope dealer a couple more keys to go and go sell. It's like giving a crackhead a couple more crack to go and go smoke. Alleged criminals getting more money from government to do what? You understand what I say, people? So isn't that, now ask anybody who know about law. Anybody who know about law, please educate this community. We take our education serious over here. Please give us some knowledge, family. Thank you so much for watching this video. Jamaica to the world. Tell me what to think about it, people. Want to tell me if this man hiding these guys, if and aiding and abetting, supporting criminality. Tell me if I hide him, I hide between and my wife are playing with us. They're acting as if they own Jamaica. You guys who are going to vote, make a right choice. Are you up? Are you supporting 740 acre land to give away when they look at people and call them squatters? Mash down people house with bulldozer, helicopter, take out people rough and just cut them up, take out people goods down a market and steal them, use sledgehammer, mash up their stall and their cat, and just the destruction of poor people. But you're going to look for some other people and go give them land for what? Road? What road middle of Jamaica where man deserves so much land? What road down there? What road at Jamaica? When you give them the amount of, it's like the same amount of land and then build to backside the road and then build, when you give them the land, all the land along the adjacent to the road then. What road Tell me, what road built in Jamaica when a body deserves so much land, our land? What road deserve that? What road deserve to give them 740 acres? We could have find something else to do with the land. We could have find someone to give them. Brother, we can start to go fund me and foreigners and find the money and pay back the Chinese. We know that. Not for the diaspora billions of dollars. Me say we can start to go fund me and so find the money back, pay the Chinese and take back the land. Now, ambition, criminals. At the same time, effing up the relationship with we and the US because it's not going down so easy by making some other people come build colony in their country. Eh? Look at what things the US do for me. You want to see the US come take 740 acres and come set up the colony out there. You know, GM me that and say something this are different. You know, say this a boyfriend are different. You know, say this a new boyfriend are totally different. You know, see it. Jamaica, I love them. I love you guys. Look what Carlos has said. Make sure you know what you're doing. Know what you guys are doing. Don't just go out to go vote for man and party this time. This time your picking your future depend on this. What you are doing depend on this. Guys, I love you, I love you. Good morning, guys. I come to greet you all. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Guys, even though sometimes a draw, before you draw, everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. People on this platform, we not play, we not corrupt criminals. Some corrupt criminals are things them own Jamaica. I want people go, oh, look at it good. Election have come and we don't know who the six are, even though the Speaker of the House received the report in her hand. Eh? Even though the Speaker of the House, the people who work for us collect with money, taxpayers' money to work. She receive, they do the work and she receive it in her hand to table it in a parliament, make we know. So voters can make a better choice. Going to the poll, then rather we Jamaicans vote for criminals again. He tell them I love the country. He tell them I love the country. Some of them love the country, get rid of criminals. Quick and fast. It's just a win them want again, people. Just a win. Just a win. So with the corrupt bunch, it's just a win. It's just a win. Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. I hope it means a lot to you guys. Share this if you think somebody should hear this. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time over here and you like the work, people subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook. If you don't like what we do, please, me don't want to issue with you. Me don't want to bagadoo, just hit that button and find another page of the rage. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Jamaica to the world. Jamaican Carlos. I'm out. People, guys, I'm gonna go over. Wayne, Global TV producer Wayne. I know I'm on fire right now. I'm gonna jump off and let's check out producer Wayne, Global TV people. The man a burn some fire over there like a ganja man a burn down hillside. If I look at the mountain of Jamaica, it's on hillside that tear down with fire. I saw Wayne a blaze the fire and the whole of the hillside that tear down like a ganja man going to the plants and good weed. But anyway, people, manners of respect to each and every one. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys so much. Share this type of video if you think somebody should hear this. Country need healing. Can't have the Prime Minister himself facilitating something like this. Now you wonder why we protest overseas and are called upon the Magnitsky Act. These guys are barefaced and bold. From the 22nd, the Prime Minister's wife received the same things for dash out and make we know who. I know people, they rather hide corruption and blindfold the Jamaican people and lead them to the poll. So we must not know if we are voting for a crooked politician or not. Tell me if that's right. My love, and I'm out.